to Rosa and, you know, getting punished by her for going after Luma, but Pug probably knows better than I do, especially as far as that matchup goes. So
I think
we'll
characters
see.
with swords have easy time getting rid of Luma.
Yeah, yeah. But you still got to do it. All right, looks like we're going to go to FD, Palutena's Temple. And I actually think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I played Avenue at the monthly, last monthly. I think I beat his Rosa, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it was a different character. Right now, just spacing each other out.
That way it seems like Avenue's trying to commit to these back airs to
Yeah.
get in.
He seems, at the moment, he seems like he's unfamiliar with the matchup right now. Like, just from the look of things right now. But a little unsafe by Neko right there.
Neko, that F tilt is giving him a lot of mileage.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Even Neko seems like he's a little bit unfamiliar too. He seems like he's just throwing stuff out really. He doesn't really have like a calculated way to go about this matchup at the moment. So
yeah, Rosamund is probably one of the toughest matchups to win.
yeah, especially when like we already don't have many Rosas, so you don't get too much consistent practice against Rosas. But up smash not gonna take it yet. Counter gonna put him in a bad position. Oh, very nice. That was very nice by Rosa. By Avenue, man.
Yeah, Rosamund off stage, it's so easy for her to get edge guards.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Oh, that was such a tough situation. Like, you either shield it or you get hit by it. Spot dodge didn't come out that quick. All right, so both of these guys kind of taking each other's stocks with some nice stuff. Good down throw to forward air, I believe that was. Spacing them out with Luma.
Spacing tool.
Now that's what, like, I feel like you can't use like super laggy moves to get rid of Luma, because that's when you allow Rosa to come in and punish. You kind of gotta like beat her up with your moves that you know aren't gonna have a lot of cooldown, and then expect Rosa to try and punish, and then you can kind of catch her in the.
Unless you know that what you're doing is gonna kill Luma, I think it's definitely smart to just stay back.
Yeah, and that's a good point made by you. Like, if you know it's gonna take her out and you're willing to take like a small punish for it, then it might be worth it.
Like we saw Abadango do a pound, he would use side B with Meta Knight. It would immediately get rid of Luma, but he would get punished.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think it was worth it for him because he was able to get in a lot easier.
Yep. So right now, doing a good job of holding the stage control with Luma. Neko jumping over, and these guys kind of just, I feel like they took those first two stocks so fast that they're like, all right, let's slow down and try to like not, you know, put ourselves in those situations again.
It was definitely very close. Seems like
now,
this FD pick, the lack of platforms might be hurting Neko a little bit.
Yeah. Now, do you? I'm not too familiar with the properties of Luma as far as like how much percent moves do to put her in hit stun or to even give her some knockback. Do you have any information about that, or?
Not really.
Okay. I feel like there's moves that you'll like hit her and you'll expect her to go somewhere or to be in hit stun, and it just doesn't happen. You're like, okay, well, I'm gonna take a punish here. Neko likes to do that shield breaker when he's recovering, you know, just to like kind of protect himself. But if he's able to catch you off guard with that, oh, and he kind of panicked there. Panicked.
That was definitely a roll that cost him.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to get shield stabbed or get shield broken or anything.
Yeah. And he didn't want to roll in because I think he probably would have got hit by Rosa's smash too.
Yeah,
so.
Or maybe he just wasn't even aware what Luma was trying to do. I mean, Luma's so small, it could have been an F smash the other direction.
Yeah,
It
true.
could have been a down smash.
Yeah. If you don't, that's one thing too. Like, if you don't play against Rosa a lot of the moves look so similar. You know, back air can look similar to neutral air and forward air, or the smashes you can kind of not know exactly like which one they're using at the time. So he ends up rolling in and getting pretty hard punish for it and losing that game one.
Is he going right back to FD? I really think he should be taking a stage with platforms.
Yeah. I think he might be a little bit afraid of the juggling ability that it gives Rosa, but I do agree. I think that platforms just in general benefit Marth, or like even just characters that like it makes it so hard to get in on them. You can kind of like use the platforms to your advantage. So Doesn't opt to, but maybe he just felt like he just threw that game rather than, feeling like he lost it. So he's probably just saying, I can beat him on FD. Okay. Gonna trade with that shield breaker. Good four tilt. Okay, he's gonna get rid of Luma. Let's see if he's able to, capitalize. One thing that's frustrating about playing against Rosa, like, I feel like whenever Luma is gone and you don't capitalize on that time, like, me personally, I get so mad at myself. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, I have to utilize that time.
I think it makes players be more aggressive, which Rosalina players like to capitalize on.
Yeah. And that's smart of them to know that, most likely when Luma's gone, they're going to come in with, more aggression, so I can kind of punish them for being a little too aggressive. Very nice. That's going to take the first stock. That's the buzz right there. Grab release to up smash. Very nice.
Impressive by that.
He seems to have a pretty good handle over like Rosa and Luma, like the combination. Like, I've tried playing her, and it's not easy to just control Luma, as easy as people think. So
I haven't heard of him, but I'm definitely impressed on what he's showing right now.
Yeah, looking really good.
I mean, Neko's on his winner's bracket stock right now.
Yep. Now, one thing Neko has to do is keep his composure. When I was playing with him earlier in friendlies, and just from knowing him from over time, I feel like he gets in that situation where he's like, okay, I got to get this stock off, and he starts just throwing out like options that aren't really optimal, and it forces him to, rather than get the stock off, he's just giving the other player a lot of extra credit. And I feel like that might be, with that back air though, that might be what was happening there for a while, but gets that good back air, and he's going to take that stock.
And he needs to reset to the ledge as soon as possible, because juggling with Rosalina is so easy.
Yeah. It's so tough to get down from there, like, because it's like the Rosa hitbox and the Luma hitbox, and like her aerial like movement is just so slow. It's so hard to time like when it's gonna come out to, as well as the range, the vertical range. Okay, gonna get rid of Luma there. Only 24% on Avenue though.
Definitely Neko's time. He needs to come back in this 12 seconds.
Or 13, whatever it is,
whatever.
right? Yeah. But one thing I do know about players who do particularly well against Rosa, they force, they kill Luma, and most of the time, when you kill Luma, oh man, that's gonna take it. Good stuff by Avenue though. But when you kill Luma, you get into Rosa goes into a situation where she starts to play more defensive, and naturally they'll have their back to the ledge, most of the time, and that's probably the easiest time to kill Luma when Rosa's, has their back to the ledge. So what they'll do is they'll keep the pressure